The Los Angeles Lakers have spent years flirting with the idea of bringing Chris Paul to Hollywood, but the timing has never quite worked out. Now, with the San Antonio Spurs shifting gears after a devastating setback to Victor Wembanyama, the door might finally be open for CP3 to don the purple and gold. San Antonio made a bold move by acquiring De'Aaron Fox before the trade deadline, signaling their intent to become a legitimate playoff team. But with Victor Wembanyama now shut down for the season due to blood clots in his shoulder, the Spurs suddenly find themselves in an awkward position, too talented to tank naturally, but not competitive enough to make a real playoff push without their franchise star. That makes Paul, who was brought in as part of the Fox deal, a prime buyout candidate. The 12-time All-Star no longer fits the Spurs' timeline, and if he becomes available, the Lakers should waste no time making a move. Paul has been linked to the Lakers for over a decade, dating back to the infamous vetoed trade in 2011. Now at 39 years old, he may not be the superstar he once was, but he remains an elite floor general with invaluable playoff experience. Adding him alongside LeBron James and Luka Doncic would give the Lakers another high IQ playmaker, stabilizing their offense while setting the stage for one last super team run. With the Western Conference wide open beyond the dominant OKC Thunder and possibly the Denver Nuggets, this could be the move that finally makes the Lakers true contenders again. Let's dive into why this works out for all parties involved. It took over a decade, but Chris Paul might finally get his shot to wear the purple and gold. The future Hall of Famer was nearly a Laker in 2011 before David Stern infamously vetoed the deal, and since then, CP3 has remained one of the biggest what-ifs in franchise history. There were even countless banana boat mock ideas that would see LeBron James pair with close friend Chris Paul when the King first came to the Lakers. Now, after bouncing around the league in the twilight of his career, Paul might find himself in LA through the buyout market. With the Spurs now shifting focus after Victor Wembanyama's injury, they have little reason to keep a veteran like Paul on the books. $10,000 for $60,000 in 2024-25, making a buyout feel inevitable. If that happens, the Lakers should pounce. Even at 39, Paul remains an elite playmaker, averaging 8.0 assists per game this season, while recently passing Jason Kidd for second all-time in assists and steals. Paul, 9.0 points, 3.9 rebounds, 35.3 3PT%, won't be the all-NBA version of himself, but he doesn't have to be. His job would be to set the table, control the tempo, and take pressure off LeBron James and Luka Doncic, both of whom will shoulder much of the offensive load this season. With Jackson Hayes and Alex Len as the team's current lob threats, CP3's arrival would instantly elevate the Lakers' pick-and-roll attack. The biggest question will be durability. Paul has battled injuries in almost every postseason run of his career, and asking him to play major minutes deep into the playoffs is a risk. But in a limited role with LeBron and AD taking the lead, he can maximize his impact while minimizing his workload. The Lakers don't need Paul to be their savior, they just need him to be the missing piece that elevates them from good to great.